personal brand. How to build your personal brand, how to be consistent with it, and how you can align your company's goal to your personal brand. And we also discussed how this ChatGPT thing and this AI tools will affect content creators. And on the top of that, we took questions from our community members which they had for Sudarshan. So sit back, relax, close all your tabs, and enjoy this value packed episode. All right, folk, once again, we are back with my big brother, Sudarshan. Welcome and thank you so much for doing this once again.
Thank you so much for inviting me once again, Thakur.
And how life is going and how was 2022 for you?
2022 was amazing. The best year for me in business. Since
Wow.
the beginning of my career. So it's been beautiful.
Yeah, means I have been following you for like years now, and I have seen your growth in 2022. You have influenced a lot of people and you have done a lot of offline events as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yep. Because creator events in Chennai hasn't picked up it, and we thought we will do it for LinkedIn's side, because LinkedIn creator events don't happen in Chennai. We thought since we have decent communities, we thought we'll do it small, and we've been doing it in a small way possible and adding value in our way.
Nice. And what like top things you observed whenever you did offline events in the youngsters of India?
I think people love offline events than online events.
Oh, I'm one of them. Yeah.
Me too. And networking happens on a deeper level. Online events, of course, learning happens, but offline events is where networking happens.
Networking happens. Totally. Like you connect deeper whenever you meet in offline.
Yep.
Exactly. And I have seen your growth, and I wanted to know how you manage your family, because you have a son as well and your startup, and that is growing really good. So how you able to manage that both things?
It's all about priorities. It's about knowing where you have to give time then and there. There's no hard and fast rule to this. For example, some people are happy with spending 30 minutes a day with their family. Some people need 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's about what you want. So it's about what you can do in the little time that you have. So some people can get the work done in 3-4 hours in their startups.
Yeah.
But some people need the entire day to do it. It's about knowing where you have to put your time and putting your time there at that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And yeah, so you have been like a pioneer of personal brand on LinkedIn. So I wanted to know, like if I'll ask you top 3 things which are really important in order to build your personal brand, not just on LinkedIn, but in in digital world. So like what would it be?
First one is value. People don't follow you. They follow the value that you provide.
Yeah, totally.
Right. So it's about the value that you provide. If you can add so much value to their lives, they will follow you. They will share your content. You grow on social media because of the value that you provide, not because the person, not because of how good you look or how influential you are. It's all about the value you provide.
Yeah.
And the second one is consistency, because this is a noisy world. Everybody creates content these days.
Yeah.
So if you want your content to stand out, you have to create consistently. You have to be there. You cannot shy out of making noise. People have to hear you. So create content create as much content as possible. And let me also rephrase this. Create as much valuable content as possible.
Yeah.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
So, and third one, since you asked 3, I'm now thinking of the third part. No, I think you should learn from other creators too. There are so many creators. I've learned so much from all of you. So it's about taking there's no point called arrived. right? You keep on growing. So
Mm-hmm.
you keep on learning, and that's how you grow. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't know where the trend is taking you. It's all about being cautious about the trend, being
Hmm.
conscious about it and cautious about it. So you cannot be left behind. So you have to go with the trend. You have to understand what's happening in the world around you from the creators around you,
Yeah. Yeah.
because the audience is becoming
Absolutely.
cleverer. The creators also
Mm-hmm.
have to become cleverer.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. First one is create value. Second one is create consistent value. And third one is follow other creators around you so that you can be up to date and you can go with the trend.
As simple as that.
Yeah, it's simple for actually I repeated to just to note it down in my head. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So we build personal brand in order to grow our brand, like the brand which we are up to. So I wanted to know how exactly we can align your our personal brand with the company's vision so that the company grows when our personal brand also grows. Like I see many people making mistakes. They are just posting random things with their photo and which is not even relevant to what business they are doing. So I think you are just doing it for numbers or metrics, man. Like where is the value out of it? So I want you to talk about how to align these things and how to like grow in a macro level.
Right. Now, when we talk about personal branding, most people confuse it with being a celebrity.
Hmm. Exactly.
In reality, it's not. Personal
Yes.
branding is not about becoming a celebrity, it's about becoming an
Hmm.
authority.
Mm-hmm.
Right? In authority in the
Okay.
field that we are.
Hmm.
So we have to make sure what kind of content we are going to create. We have to we have to understand ourselves first.
Hmm. Hmm.
Who are we? Are we the celebrity? Are we the celebrity type, or are we the
Mm-hmm.
authority type? If
Mm-hmm.
you are looking to be a celebrity, you can go about and do it, but I don't think you will make money out of your products. You will make money selling other products. You can be a very good influencer, and that's not the
Yeah.
wrong route to take.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will work on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
It will work on Instagram and YouTube, but not on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to create value in others' lives, and if you want to promote your business, you have to
Mm-hmm.
become an authority in the field that you are in.
Mm.
So create content around that. Create
Yeah.
content about why you are the expert in your field.
Your field. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So it's a totally different game. It's about talking about, and talking just about the business does not give you business. Talking
Yes.
about life and how you run your business gives you business.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
So yeah, and in the last podcast we had discussed about this. Three
Yeah.
kinds of content work very well on LinkedIn, and it still holds good today.
Yeah.
We spoke about it a year ago, but today also it holds good.
Mm-hmm.
Create content around your business. Talk about what problem you're solving, how you're solving it, and for whom you are solving it.
Mm.
No, talk about the pain points that your customers might be facing, and tell them
Mm.
how you are solving it. And people would love to hear it.
Yeah.
And the second kind of content is generic positive content. Positive content never goes out of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
If you can create good value, if someone feels good looking at your profile, you won that day,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
So positive,
Yes.
and LinkedIn is one good place to create positive content, because there are a lot of good positive people on LinkedIn.
Mm.
And the third kind of content is content based on your value systems. Let people
Mm.
know who you are as a person, your personal values, business values, family values, things that you deeply believe in, the company culture that you're building. Now we were talking about systemizing
Mm.
one's company. Tell about how you are building systems in your company so that others will learn about it.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because there are a lot of entrepreneurs who don't know how to build systems, but
Yes.
they're experts in
Yes.
their fields,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I'm
that's why you
struggling
need a
with that.
COO. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm struggling
So
with
that's
that.
why,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I struggled with it,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
we are still struggling with it, but not as much as we struggled last year.
Yeah.
So the struggle is going to be there, but the
Mm-hmm.
amount of struggle that you face will differ. Once you
Yeah.
build systems, there will be no, there'll be little firefighting. There will be
Mm.
firefighting, but you will
Obviously.
face it, but not as much as you're doing today. So
Mm-hmm.
So talk about how you are building systems. Talk about the steps that you are following today. Because when you look back into this, you would have built systems next year. But now, when you
Hmm.
look back into this, you will be able to even write a book on building systems because you've
Yes.
documented everything that you've done.
Hmm.
Content
Yes.
creation is simply documenting things that you're doing. It's not about telling stories alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
So,
started doing it now, it really helped me. When I started
mhm.
documenting my life, it really helped
Yes.
with content creation. So yeah,
Yes.
+1.
And documentation is no, it's like meditation.
Hmm.
You simply write stuff, and you know what you're going through in life. Then when you're
Hmm.
writing about it,
Hmm.
so just document things that you're doing, and that itself
Hmm.
is good content creation.
Yeah. Nice.
Because you don't have to be an expert in creating content. You don't have to be an expert in no. You just have
Hmm.
to be an expert in your field, and you should know how to tell things that in a way that others can understand. That's it.
Hmm.
That's
That's it.
that's a good content writer, if you ask
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good content
I
creator.
yes. Yes. Like uh, like the way you create crisp content, I love it. Like it's
Thank
like
you.
it's something like people like in our generation we have really short attention span, right? So we have to take care of that as well, that we create good content in shorter period of time for such kind of audience, so that can be
Yes.
consumed in shorter period of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe in short content. Not just now. I've been doing it for a while now.
Yes.
But
Yes.
no, you somehow have to stop their scroll. They keep on
Mm,
scrolling mindlessly. No, your
mm,
audience,
mm,
you somehow have to stop their scroll. And the best way to do it is by short content, because they stop, read, and then continue scrolling. If you
mm.
have a if you have a long story, make sure that the story is compelling, or
Compelling.
people will keep, yeah, or people will keep
Yeah.
scrolling.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Actually, I have seen one guy like Abhishek Patil, if you know him.
Hmm.
Like he's from
Ah,
Bangalore. He creates long form content, but his content is doing really good because of the compelling, like the content he creates is very compelling and very in depth.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that is also one thing which I
It is, you need a strong hook to make them
hook.
stop. And if the content is not as par with on par with the hook, people will start
Hmm.
hating you.
Yes, it will
Stopping them alone is not important. It's not
not
the
important.
game. Stopping them
Yeah.
and providing value is the game.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
stop them unnecessarily, they'll get no, they'll get bored of you. So
Hmm.
there are a lot of things to content creation. No, it's not
Yeah.
just, and there's no one style to it. We can have no, you and
Exactly.
I, we create different kinds of content, and both of them
Yeah.
work. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. 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 Like it has to do lot with the psychology.
Yes.
I lately realized that we are all playing a psychology game, and some like majority of us don't even know it, but we are actually
True.
playing with psychology, and we have to really
True.
understand there are good books out there which we
Mhm.
should read in order to make our psychology better in context to social media.
Very true.
So
Very true.
yes, yes. And yeah, like shifting gear of this conversation, I wanted to know like what do you think about ChatGPT and how it is going to shape this industry and how one can be prepared for it. So what do you think about that?
Right. See, ChatGPT is not going to replace writers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
ChatGPT will replace bad writers,
Right.
right? It's as simple as that. If you are bad at anything that you do, any technology will replace you. If you're
Hmm.
too good, the technology will need you to guide it.
Guide
See,
it.
ChatGPT is just AI. AI is overrated. It does not
Yeah.
do things that you don't teach it to do,
Uh-huh.
right? It
Yeah.
needs someone to teach it. It
Teach
needs
it.
someone who would use it properly,
Hmm.
which means good writers can use it properly.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know a content creation agency here in Chennai. They were a team of 10 people. Now they're a team of 2 people plus ChatGPT.
Oh.
And I'll tell you who these two people are. These two people write really, really good content.
Okay.
Content that they can get content from ChatGPT and change it into their content.
Hmm.
You need good content writers in your team, not a lot of content writers in your team.
Hmm.
So, and before we created mediocre content, this company that I'm talking about, let me not name the company because my friend would kill me. But so this company, they created mediocre content before. Now they create amazing content,
Hmm.
but only
With the
with
help
two
of
two
ChatGPT.
writers. Yes, and ChatGPT. And these two writers are brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Nice.
technology will replace people and will employ a few more people,
Few more
right?
people, yes.
Yeah. So the equation will be right, will be the same anyhow. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that if you are good at writing content, you cannot be replaced.
Mm.
ChatGPT cannot copy my style,
Exactly. It
and
cannot.
my audience love my style.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's important. No, people love your tone, the way you put it. It's not what I say; it's how I say it.
Mm.
Right?
Yes.
ChatGPT can give the information, but it cannot add my flair to it.
Mm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
yet, at least. Not yet.
Not yet.
Because
Yeah.
we did my brother and I, we played around with ChatGPT a bit, and if you ask it to write a poem in Eminem style, no, you can do this exercise today. Ask it to
Okay.
write a poem about something that's on your desk. We asked it to write a poem with a black mug, the black mug that you see behind me. We asked it to write a no, poem with a black about a black mug that's on a shelf
Mm.
in Eminem style, and it
Oh.
actually wrote a poem.
Okay. And like, is what it was good or not?
It was amazing. It was amazing,
Oh. Oh.
and it was Eminem style. If you read it,
Okay.
you won't read it. You will rap it. It was amazing.
Crazy. Oh my God.
You can
Wow.
ask it to write in William Wordsworth style. It will write it in William Wordsworth style.
Wow. Wow. Crazy.
So it can do things, but not it cannot replace you. If you're
Mm-hmm.
good at what you do, it will not replace you for
It
now.
will not. It will not. You
See,
will
AI is
always need
not.
brain.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it needs a master. See, technology is an amazing slave,
Wow.
right? But a very bad master.
Yes.
So learn how to use it,
Hmm.
and no, you have your flair, and you cannot get replaced.
Hmm.
No, there will be downsizing in the content space. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And if you're
There will
bad,
be.
you deserve to let go.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's how it
Do
is.
something else.
Yeah, do something else. Do something that you're good at,
Yeah.
or
Nice.
become good at something that you're doing.
It's like elsewhere. You have to do good.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So that was a really good point. And like shifting gear once again, there are a few questions which came from our community of on your behalf, and I'm going
Mhm.
to ask on their behalf. And the first question is coming from Gayatri Vamsi. She's asking, how do you think AI will change the education industry? Everyone talks about the reforms we will have in the education system of India, but I feel AI in the education system will be the biggest reform one can notice.
Yes. See, I believe, first of all, hey Gayatri. I believe that not just education, every industry is going to change because of AI.
Hmm.
The way things are done today will not be the way things are done like 5 years down the line. So I did not know. I was no in school. No, you and I, Thakur, we were evaluated for the way we could retain things in our head.
Exactly.
Not
Yes.
it was not for how much we knew, how much we learned.
How much we know.
It's about
Yes.
how long we can retain information in our head.
Yes. Yes.
Like there will be quarters. You learn something for 3 months, retain it
Hmm.
in your head, go vomit in your paper. You get good scores. That's it.
That's it.
That's how you were evaluated. And now
Hmm.
we have YouTube. We don't have to retain information in our head. If we
Hmm.
need information, we can Google it, YouTube it. There's so much knowledge available for free.
Hmm.
There's almost everything on YouTube.
Hmm.
Someone has made lessons about it. So you don't have to, retain anything in your head. But still, we are being evaluated for the same reasons, right? And that's going to change.
That's going
And
to
AI
change. Yes.
is next level.
It's
You
next
don't
level.
even have to go to school. You just have to learn one skill that will feed you for the rest of your life.
Hmm.
That's it. You just have to learn one skill, and AI is going to make the other things easy for you.
Hmm.
And AI, the same AI, will use you to train it in that one skill too. So you will not lose your job. You will train that AI, and you won't need the other things because you will have AI doing it.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
So I think
Totally makes
that's how
sense.
the world will change. That's
Hmm.
how the world's going to change. No, AI needs an expert to train it. Be that
Hmm.
expert.
Nice. Okay. That was really good. Uh, so we have next question from Monica. She's asking how to increase the website sales of skincare startup company. Any strategy for that? How to increase the goodwill and presence in the market?
Right. See, goodwill comes out of feedback, right?
Yes.
If your product is good, you will definitely gain goodwill. There's no doubt about it. Nothing can
Hmm.
replace a good product.
Exactly. Yes.
No good marketing will replace a good product, right?
Hmm.
If your
Hmm.
product is bad, good marketing will let people know that your product is bad very soon,
Hmm.
right? If a product is
Yeah.
bad, people will tell you that the product is bad if you have good marketer. If a product is good, people will tell that you have a good product if you have a good marketer. So
Hmm.
find a good performance marketer. If it's skincare brand and if it's D2C, find a very good performance marketer.
Yeah.
Hand
Yeah.
it over. No, just let them do their job. Don't interfere in it
Hmm.
because you could be
Hmm.
an expert in skincare, but they are experts in marketing.
Hmm.
So find a good marketer and forget about marketing. That would be
Yes.
my advice. You know,
Nice.
I used to have a syndrome which is control freak syndrome. I used to do it just because I'm an expert at what I do. I thought that I should control everything in my business, and we don't have to. Find people who
Hmm.
are good at it and leave
Hmm.
it to them. Do not interfere
Hmm.
in it because they will do it in their way, and their way could mostly is the right way,
Hmm. Makes
right?
sense.
So, and if you are in a skincare brand, congratulations because you're in the right business at the right time.
Yeah.
So find a
Nice.
good performance marketer, and no, I think that will help you make some noise if your product is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or else do SEO. Like that is the,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you want to go
yeah.
organic.
Performance SEO is included in performance marketing. Let
Yeah.
them do everything. No,
Exactly.
find a good marketer.
Hmm.
Yep.
Good point. Okay. Moving ahead, we have another question from Sairam. He's asking a journey of Sudarshanan starting to build his personal brand on LinkedIn, and what were the difficulties he faced while building it and how did he overcome it?
Right. Right. This is one big question, but no, let me try to answer it in a way that people understand. No journey is easy, first of all, right? Every journey is difficult
Yes.
in its own scale. It's difficult. One thing that helped me win this game, I'm winning this game. I won't call it that I won it. I'm winning this personal branding game because uh, I am creating content around what I know. I do
Hmm.
not go into the things that I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't speak about things that I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if you are an expert at something, talk only about that, and you
Hmm.
cannot be wrong, right? So
Hmm.
because you are anyhow learning and growing in that niche, so people will know you for that niche. You'll actually add value in that niche.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you'll never go wrong. If you're never wrong, people love you, and
Yeah.
that's the first step to personal branding. No, talk only about things that you know.
Hmm.
And personal branding is not a content game; it's a branding game. You
Branding.
understand marketing and branding, and this works for you. If a good
Hmm.
content writer and a mediocre marketer will build a mediocre personal brand,
Hmm.
but a mediocre content writer and a good marketer will build amazing personal brands. You need to be a very good marketer to build a personal brand. You don't have to be the best content writer. My English is, I can speak English that people understand. That's my strength.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Same
cannot
here.
speak very, no, I don't speak, English.
Yeah.
You get the point. So,
Yeah.
and my writing is in the same way. I don't
Hmm.
use hard, words that I don't use in the real world. If I
Exactly.
don't, and if you read my content and speak to me, both will look alike. People
Hmm.
understand that it's written by me.
Hmm.
So that's what is needed now. It needs
Hmm.
authenticity. It needs things that you're good at. Put things that you're good at online, so that people
Hmm.
understand that, hey, he's the one who's writing the content. That
Hmm.
authenticity has to be there.
Yes.
And no, don't try things that you are bad at. Now, just because it's working for me does not mean that it has to work for you too.
Hmm.
And this personal branding game, as the personal branding, this term has become a huge hangama these days.
Yeah, yeah.
No, everybody is a personal branding expert these days. But you see, when you come on LinkedIn, everybody is a marketing expert. Everybody is a content writer. Everybody is a personal branding expert,
Yeah.
because people think that anyone can do anything. It might work
Yes.
for people for a few days,
Hmm.
but not to a point that they can build a big business out of it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I've seen people who say that they're personal branding experts. They have like three clients. They keep switching three clients because
Hmm.
their retention rate is very low. Their client retention is very low because they cannot provide value.
Hmm.
They somehow keep on getting three clients and they make pocket money out of it. That's
Hmm.
it. That's one side. But there are agencies like mine. We have like 80 clients.
Hmm.
The past year we served 80 clients. So we've been retaining clients month after month
Crazy.
after month and providing
Hmm.
value. And now we are scaling even bigger. We've built a product behind this. So we are prioritizing our service basically.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
there are a few agencies and freelancers that provide actual value, but a lot of them who have to understand what they are good at and stick to what they're good at.
Hmm.
If people don't understand branding and marketing, they cannot build personal brands. It won't
Agree.
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to be a personal brand yourself, learn marketing
Hmm.
and you will become a personal brand. I can vouch for you. If you know
Yeah.
marketing, you will become a personal brand,
Hmm. Hmm.
because the
Hmm.
terms that we use, you will understand why we use it.
Hmm. Agree.
Because people
Yes.
have to build trust on you to build a personal brand,
Yeah.
and that trust comes
Yeah.
from knowing how to put things across. Be a good marketer.
Hmm. 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 And one follow-up question on that from my end is like how you create content. Like, is there any framework you follow, or like for me, I have a Notion doc. I keep on getting ideas. I type it down there. Okay. And there is particular time when I set for writing content. I write it down. I schedule it right now. Like LinkedIn has a scheduling system. I schedule it. I post it. That is all. So, what
Good.
is your process of doing it?
Same. I put it on my iPhone notes,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's there. And when I have time, I elaborate on it. I write about it, and
Mm.
I put it on Canva, take it out, schedule. That's my thing too.
Simple. Yeah.
But the thing is, I have a lot of content. Content that has not been scheduled yet. I have so much to post, but no time to
Okay.
post everything. So let's say if I no, I recently took a holiday for 5 days.
Hmm.
I was not in Chennai. It was a business retreat kind of holiday. I was not in
Yeah.
Chennai,
Yeah. Saw your
and I was in a
stories.
place where, yeah. So I was in a place where there was not much network coverage. So
Hmm.
I scheduled content for those 5 days, and I
Hmm.
didn't even have time to engage on
Hmm.
people's comments. But yeah, but since I had content, I was able to schedule it for 5 days, and I was
Yes.
able to engage on content only when I had network access.
Hmm.
So it gives you that cushion. No, I have content for the next. I've actually scheduled content for the next 90 days now.
Crazy.
If something trending happens, I post about it in the evening.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
ChatGPT. When you'll talk about
Yeah.
ChatGPT, it's in the evening, and the
It's in
value
the
is in
evening.
the morning. Nice system, man. I loved it. Yeah. So, like, that was it from my side. Like, as an end note, what do you want to say? We have a lot of content writers and creators who are listening and watching this particular episode, and I'm also going to post it on LinkedIn. So, as an end note, please have.
Wow. See, if you are a creator watching this, first of all, congratulations for the courage that you have to put yourself out there on a daily basis against all odds. Right? You belong to the top 1% now.
Yes,
You can change the world. Your words can change the world, which
Hmm.
also gives you a responsibility. Be
Exactly.
authentic, be true to yourself, be true to your audience. They want something out of you, and that is why they've clicked that follow button. I know how difficult it is to make people click that follow button, and they've done
Hmm.
it for you. So don't take it lightly. There
Hmm.
has to be a lot of put a lot of weight to it. When you create content, don't just create content. You remember in every single word that you write that people are expecting value out of you.
Hmm.
So take this
Totally.
responsibly, and let's together create a lot of content and change the world.
Yep. Let's do it. All right. Thank you so much for doing this. This was really fun, quick, and value pack episode. Yet again, it is going to be one of my best episode. I know it for sure. Thank you so much for Sudarshan for doing this.
Cheers, Thakur. Thank you so much for inviting me once again.
Yeah.